Infamous Trickster Gaming.
What is happening, agents? This is your boy Infamous Trickster, and today I want to start the video off by just thanking everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Today we have hit 50 subscribers. It might not seem like a lot, but to a growing channel, it's definitely a big accomplishment for me. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button and like the videos if you found them helpful. Alright, so we're going to get into my video today, and for today's video we're going to be talking about my healing build that I've been trying out for a little bit. I'm going to get into the gear set, I'm going to get into the skills, weapons, and all of that, so let's dive in right now. We'll start off with the weapons. Now the weapons don't necessarily matter what you're really using, it all comes down to preference, but on all of my weapons I'm using, they all have the reformation talent. So what this does is headshots grant 30% skill repair for 8 seconds. So this is really helpful for this build. It increases the amount of heals that you'll do for 8 seconds. Okay. Second weapon that I'm using is a LMG. Same thing, reformation, grants 30% skill repair. And lastly, sidearm is a pistol. We've got same thing, reformation, 30% skill repair for 8 seconds. Alright, so let's get into the gear pieces that I've got. Now I'm currently rocking 3-piece Alp Summit, 2-piece Murakami, and 1 Hana U. So let's start off with the mask here. So the mask we're currently running an Alp Summit, one of the 3. So right now on here we've got 1 skill tier, 90% skill repair, 10% skill damage, 18% repair skills. Now ideally I would want this to be skill haste. I haven't found a good piece for it yet, but we're still in the search for that. Now the backpack we're using Murakami, and this one we're currently running it with 1 skill tier, 9.8 skill haste, 8.7 status effect, and the mod slot we're currently using at 16% repair skills. Now again, status effect isn't really useful for this build. In an ideal world I would want to have repair skills on there. Now the talent that we're currently running on this backpack is Safeguard. Now this is a must-have for this build. Most of the time with this build you're going to be sitting in the back and from a long range healing teammates. So what this does is Safeguard, while at full armor, increases total skill repair by 100%. Any heal that you have, let's just say it does 500,000, that automatically bumps it up to 1 million for a heal. Now this works on top of your reformation weapon talents. This just increases the amount of heal that we're doing altogether. Now the chest piece that we're currently running is the second piece of the Alps Summit. We've got this at 1 skill tier, 4.5 skill damage, 12.3 repair skills, and repair skills in the mod slot at 16%. Now the talent on here is really nice as well. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%. So obviously we're looking at the skill repair here. Up to 15 stacks per skill, lost when on cooldown. So this is really nice to have. It works really well with while you're making sure that your skills are being used. Okay. And ideally I would want obviously to have skill haste here, but hey, we gotta make do with what we can. Move on to the next piece. Gloves. We're currently running the 3rd piece of the Alp Summit. Now if you guys notice, the 3 piece of the Alp Summit is really nice for this build. So it's got 1 piece gives you the 15% skill repairs, 2 piece gives you 20% skill duration, so that's really nice for both of the skills that I'm using, and 10% skill haste. So on the gloves we're currently running 1 skill tier, 8.1 skill haste, and 20% repair skills at max. Now we've got the 1 piece of Hana U for the holster. Now this is nice to have because it's got the 10% skill haste. Now we've got this one at 1 skill tier, 11.7 skill haste, and 15.9 skill repair. And the last piece, which is the second piece of Murakami that I'm using. Now, two pieces of Murakami give you, first piece gives you 20% skill duration, second piece gives you 15% skill repair skills, which is nice to have as well. So this piece, we've got 1 skill tier, 19% repair skills, and 7.1 skill haste. So let's get into the skills that we're rocking with the build. So the first skill I'm using is the Restorer Hive. Restorer Hive sends out micro repair drones that expend themselves to repair allies' armor. Now this is actually really good. This is probably the most of where my heals come from, because it is a passive heal, and you just have to make sure placement is good for it when you're in a group. So refill speed is 2 seconds. I've got 32 charges on here, and I think I have a mod slot that increases that even more. The range is 14 meters. The duration is 73 seconds. And healing we're looking at is 355,000. So that's pretty good. And the second piece that I'm using is the Chem Launcher Reinforcer. The Reinforcer canister disperses a cloud of gas that repairs and reinforces armor of anyone inside the cloud. Now, one thing I didn't mention is this does not just heal both only your teammates. It actually heals their skills as well. So if they have drones out, if they have turrets out, it heals both of these skills, heal all of that. So with the Chem Launcher, we're looking at 7 ammo. Ammo cooldown is at 18 seconds. Cloud radius is at 4.8 meters. Cloud duration is at 7 seconds. Now the armor repair on here is really nice. It's at pretty much 1.2 million. So that's really, really good heals. Now just think about the fact that my safeguard talent that I have, if I'm at full armor, this is doubled the amount. Okay, so that's crazy. Repair over time, we're at 215,000. And of course we're at skill tier 6 for both of these skills. Okay, so we're looking at 60% radius, 120% extra heal. And the Hive is doing 20 repair charges, 120% healing, 120% range, and 240% health. Okay, so for this build, guys, I am currently in the survivalist specialization. First and foremost, we're using it because of the triage specialist, so it increases outgoing healing by 15%. So that's obviously a must for a healing build. This talent is always good to have. Elite defense, 10% increased protection from elites. Distributed repair is really nice to have as well. Armor kits now repair over 5 seconds, but also apply to group members within 20 meters. So that's really nice to have. Now, I do use the Incendiary Grenade with this build, just to add an extra support for the group. If I know a group of enemies are going to be dropping from a helicopter or coming through a specific doorway, I try to place my grenade there before they get out. Once they run through it, then obviously they're burning and disoriented. Alright. Also, this is nice to have. Group members get 10% bonus damage to targets with status effect. So that works really well with the grenade, Incendiary Grenade. While in cover, gain 10% skill haste as well. So that's definitely good for a healing build, because most of the time, I'd say about 90% of the time, we're going to be in cover during combat. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this build, guys. If you guys think there should be any other talents that would be better to use with this build, definitely leave a comment in the section below and let me know. If you have a similar build, let me know what you're running in terms of weapons and gear. But that's it for now, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you found it helpful. This is the build that I use to do any type of heroic and legendaries. I will be showing you guys a few clips and snippets of some gameplay using this build. Alright, until next time, Infamous Trickster out.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
The outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before.
Rogue hive detected. Agent down. System reactivated. System curtailed. System restored. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Immediate medical assistance needed. System curtailed. System back online. System malfunctioning. Vital signs critical. System reactivated.
Peter fucked up. He couldn't kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Skill detected. Shade skill acquired.
Infamous Trickster Gaming.